Craft UK. How are you doing? I know I have been away for a while. I'll get into absolutely everything in a upcoming weapon chat, if I make one. But I wanted to share something. I've gotten down a new rabbit hole, as you do. And I bought a ton more because originally I got 3 and I completed them very quickly. These are the sticker scenes. You may have seen them around. But yeah, I bought someone's leftover stock for everything, and so I've got like quite a few to finally do. Because, yeah, I really got into this rabbit hole. Let's see, this one was the first one I did. And I just keep them in the little packets for now. No idea what I'm going to do with them. But they are fun. So, let me turn the light off so you can actually see. So all these are stickers. And what I personally do is I just copy where the placements are as best I can. And yeah, like you can do it however you want, completely freehand and whatever. But I like to try and copy the picture as best I can. But I thought I would go over and show you guys. Because I don't know if you've done them or whatever. I think they're just called 3D sticker scenes or something. If you type that into like Amazon or something, you should get your answers. Put this back in here. But I thought I'd show you some of the ones I've got, and then I can pick one out. But yeah, I've done Apocalypse Camp. I've done this cute little mushroom village. This like soil laboratory, and this really cute cake shop, which actually came in a cake. This one was quite cute because it came with this. But all the stickers are individually like put down. But yeah, I'll show you what you kind of start off with when I choose which one I'm going to do next. Pop that back in there. So yeah, these are quite a lot of fun. I finished my first ever huge one. This is a bigger one. It's like Candy City. But yeah, any hoozle. Let's turn the flash back on. One thing I don't like about my phone is that the quality isn't very bright sometimes. But anyway, so we've got a whole bunch more. These are the 2 biggest ones I've got. This one says it's 3, sorry. This is like a castle. This is Magic Academy. Okay, I'm going to have to turn that off. But yeah. And this one, I'm not sure what this one's called. But it's quite cool. Yeah, those are the biggest ones. Sometimes they do come with tweezers. And what I'll do is I will link the group, the Facebook group I'm in, where I got these from. You can choose whether to have tweezers or not. She'll supply them or not. But yeah, so we've got... I might do this one actually. It's quite a cute little one. We've got all sorts of different scenes. So you really have got a little something for everyone. See, like there's more horror elements. Oh, that's cutesy. For me, it depends on my mood. But yeah, I think I will go with this little one. Put these over here. And I will show you what's what, really. Let's put that on and zoom you in. So yeah, I think this one's called... Okay, I don't have a name for this one. Sometimes there's something written along here. Don't mind my nails. I got married last weekend. Fantastic. But now my nail varnish is falling off, and I haven't got around to just wiping it all off. But let's get everything out of the packet. So, you get your piece of card. That shows the scene. You can either choose to copy it or not. I like to copy it as best as I can. So, that's just me personally. This is the scene you have. So you're given a blank piece of card. Let's zoom out a bit. You're being a bit too much now. I'm just going to keep that light off for now, I think. So this is the blank slate you have to start with. And then this one comes with 2 packs of stickers. You kind of have some of your bigger ones and your tiny ones. Let's see how tiny some of these are. Hence why tweezers and stuff. But I will tell you a trick that I have learnt, and I'll try putting the light back on. So for me, what I've done is once I had freed up an area on a sticker sheet, so for example, like if this was going to go down first, what I then do is I put it down as best I can, and then I chop off a bit right back, because that was the back of the sticker sheet, and then I put the stickers on here and line it up to how I want. I ended up doing this a lot with the Disney sticker collection. I will show you what I mean. But yeah, let's figure out where I'm starting, and I'll do some of this with you. I'm not going to do the whole thing. What I will do is place some down, and I'll either do a time lapse or just come back. I'm not too sure just yet. So let me figure out where I'm starting. Okay. Now sometimes when there's a blockage, like this is here, but you can't quite see what's here. Sometimes they have an image close up of what it looks like underneath. So I'm guessing it's only a bookshelf thing and then the windows. So I'm thinking I'm going to start over here on this wall. First sticker I'm going to find is this thing. So then you play the guessing game of where everything is. Actually no, the first one I could do is this leafy thing, because I've just found it right here. So what we do is we peel it off, and then I put it so it's overhanging a little bit. See where it's on the sticker bit and not on it at the same time. And then what I do, let's zoom in for this bit, is I line it up as best I can with that, and then run my finger down and then pull. See? Now this one does overhang a little bit, so I'm just going to pop those down. That's because that's right on the end anyway. But you can get a pretty... Might help if I actually showed you the correct bit. So I'm looking at it with my eyes. But yeah. Then that's in line as much as I wanted it to be. Any hoozle. Right, let's look for this piece. So I'm guessing is on here. Haha, it's here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to peel that off. I will say I'm not used to doing close-ups, so it's really weird to be looking at this thing in person and then remembering to look up on the screen. So again, I've got it overhanging a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, line it up as best I can to copy the image. But that's because I like to copy the image as it stands. And there we go. See, already got that on. And you just rinse and repeat. You want to start with whatever's kind of furthest, because when you layer the stickers, because you do end up layering them all on. For example, when we get down to here, you want to put down the tables and stuff first before the bunnies. If you put that bunny thing down first, then the table's going to cover it up and stuff like that. So you do have to think about where you want to put your placements to layer everything up. Like if I put this whole platform up first, how would I get this to look like it's behind anything? Because it would be sitting on top of it. If that makes any kind of sense. Right, what's next? Let's do that one. Just see here. I am still diamond painting. I haven't done much lately because of the whole wedding and everything. But this has been a nice little thing to do between projects. For me, certainly these small ones take me about half an hour to an hour-ish. you know, they don't take very long and they're just quite fun to do. I do have one leftover sticker from my last one because I couldn't figure out where that one went and I had it left over. I had a couple other leftover pieces as well, so I just scattered them throughout the image where I thought they could go. But this one I might end up putting in a random image, random scene at some point. Next up, I'm going to do this. Where's that shelf? Is it on this one? No, it's on this one. This, yeah. But like I said, I will tag the Facebook group in where I got these from. She's very lovely in there. See how this shelf overlaps the cabinet? Ah, but I've just spotted something else as well. There's a picture frame under it as well. So, plus side as well is this. I could just chuck there and I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to put these little bits up and then put that on. I need the little hanging basket. Hanging basket. There you are. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing lovely. Everyone's doing okay. Hunky-dory and all that jazz. So I want to put you around there. Plus, you can also, if you need to, you can just peel these stickers off if you need to. Right, I'm going to grab a picture, which is that one, which is this one. Hang that up. So maybe bring it a bit closer. Like I said, you can also do this completely freehand or try and use the tweezers. I have tried to use the tweezers. I did not get on very well with them. So yeah, I'll stick with using this bit of plastic that I've got. And always make sure you put right back on it or something, because this side you can't really peel them off very well. Here's my only note. So I put you about there-ish. And now I can put this one back on. So I'll put you roughly there. See, it's not quite exactly perfect, but you know, you do as best you can. Right, now I want to get these jars. Are they individual or do they come as a set? They're individual. So I need to get these 4. So you want to start with the first one so that they can stack on top of each other a bit. So I need the little orange one, which is one of these. As you can hear, Pickle's very happy. It is currently a Sunday morning. I'll put you there. Then I want the blue. One of these. So if anyone else has got any hints and tips and stuff for these, do let me know. Then I want the funky looking one, which is this one. And then I want a round pink one. Ta-da! So we have that whole top row. And let me put that there. There we go. So pretty similar. This one's just slightly in a different place, but again, it's supposed to be fun. It's light-hearted. It's whatever. Next up, I'm going to put the little drinks cabinet thing here. Cup cabinet. Choose to do you next, so you went about there. And the cup was kind of sitting on the railing a bit. Go about there. There we go. But yeah, I hope this trick with the plastic is helpful. Because before I was just putting it on freehand, and then I remembered the trick I used with the Disney sticker collection. And yeah, it just helps you line it up to how you want. I'm going to do a bit more of this. I need to sort out the Pickleton. And then I will be back, and I might show you a bit of progress. But yeah, I will be back. And I'm back. Hello. So, I've not actually been gone for long. But I've already got quite a bit of my little store done. Yeah. So, there was an extra window, and then I looked carefully under here. And I think that was like the base of a window, so I've just slotted it under there. But for the most part, I think it's going pretty well. So if I zoom out a bit, you can see where I haven't got done yet. So yeah, I'm getting there. Right, next up I was going to put this little fella in. So, which is... Who are you? I think you have a necklace on. Yeah, and your tail's out, so yeah, this one. And I'm just going to pop you there. And then get his little trolley. But yeah, it's just quite fun to do these, to be honest. So you are pushing this along. And we got some treats on the top. So I need to put both of these down, because I don't think... You happy? Yeah? I'm glad you're happy. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's not quite 8 o'clock in the morning yet on a Sunday. But you know, we're getting there. Yeah, I put that one too close, so I need to put that on there. I need to peel this one off. I put it too close. It's where it's like down to personal preference. And I'm just going to nudge him up. Try and line him up nicely. There we go. Now you. There we go, that'll do. And then we've got some treats. Definitely like a sweet treat bar thing. For sure. Yeah, when I was figuring out what order to kind of go in, I just kind of flow with whatever's kind of going around. And then I'm definitely going to save this top area here for like last. There we go. So next up I want to get this table, which is these ones. So I want that to be over here, like so. Nope, no I don't. I don't want to put that on there. There's a giant sweetie table chair thing, which is one of these. Almost. It's why I'm always referring back to the picture, because I'm never like 100% sure. So you want to go there, ish, and then I will put the table down. There we go. And then we want the other seat. Hello, beautiful girl. How are we doing? You watching? Yeah. Would you like something? Give me a second and I will come sort something out for you. Right, back in a moment, guys. There we go, she's got some Dougie. Right, so we was doing the table. And we want another chair. She's just going to run around for a bit, I think. About there. And the table. See, this way I'll just kind of come back and forth because I don't know what to really say doing these. So, except for saying exactly what it is that I'm doing. I'll put down the other chair and then I'm going to put the stuff on the table. These are quirky little chairs, aren't they? The little sweetie chairs. Right, what's on that one? That's like a melted ice cream ting, which is here. Which honestly, I'm just going to plonk down like so. This one's another ice cream. This is how small some of the stickers can be. It can also sometimes be a smidge smaller. Right, next up I want to put this little guy down. Which is you. Now you I am going to balance with it. Oh, there-ish. And then we got this. Then this is almost the entire front done. You see, I could have brought it up more, but hey, I think it's worked out okay. Let's put this little bush thing out the front. There we go, like so. Sweet. That's quite good. Right, okay. I might do this a little bit as well. So we need the little steps. Where's the little steppies? Aha! Yeah. So I've got my little steps that you can get into the little store. There we go. And there's a little welcome mat. Yeah, is this something you guys would want to try out? Not left enough off the edge of this one. There we go. Can you even see what I'm doing? No, you can't. There we go. See, I do remember to check occasionally. Right, get these. Like so. And then there's a little box of stuff, which is... It's not a box of stuff, it's presents. There we go. There we go. So that's all of the front sort of area done. Now I've got to do the middle bit and the top. Now let's work over here. So over here we've got some more shelving stuff. So let's put that down next. Right. That is this. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward to be honest. And again, you can literally let your creativity fly with this. You do not have to copy what is on the picture at all. I just do it because I am new to this. This is like my 4th one I've done. And personally, I quite enjoy copying. Maybe once I've been doing it for a while, then I might branch out and like try and freehand it. Sorry, I headbutted you all then. Cake. What else is on there? There's a lamp, I think. So let's chuck that on there. There we go. That's that. Right, let's pop. Let's do this middle bit here. So we need that table, which is this. And she is around the middle bit. I'm just so roughly there. And she got some little baskets that are on the end. What I'll do is as well, I will show you right now how I make this bit. So you need a pair of scissors, and literally I just cut away a bit on the back. I write back, just so it's obvious which end is which, because you do not want to stick them to the back. Then on the front, you can still see the cutout bits. What you want to do is peel the sticker bit off that's left over, and then you've got this smooth sticker bit that will let the stickers sit on and come off, a bit like a release sheet if you diamond paint. And then just chuck that bit in the bin. Yeah, it's that simple. And then you've got a bit to use. So yeah. Right, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, we want that display case. Where's the display case? Here it is. We want to pop that on the end. Like so. And then what's actually on the table with her? So we've got some sweeties. Got sweeties. And cake. Very fancy looking cake as well. Ooh, cherry pie thing. And then on the front we got a can. I'll put the candy cane on last. I'm going to put the person on next. So we want you and your shopping basket. So I'll pop you about there. Give you your little shopping basket. And then the candy cane thing. And that is over here. That's just kind of resting up there. Ta-da! Right, next up, I think I want to do these table chair thingies. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next. So we want these. Yeah, I need to put these down first, then I can put the plant thing. So let's use this one as my measure. So it's like hovering in line. I also need to put the chair down. Let me put that there. I need the chair first. Chair first. Whoop. Okay, so chair is roughly there, I think. Go up a little bit. That's where it helps if you have roughly got everything in line with the picture, because then you can use that as a base. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Right, and on that is a drink. You happy over there? Yeah. And then we need to do a chair and a table again, which is this one. We'll do the chair first because it's a little tucked in with the table. So they look like they're pretty close together as well. So I'm going to guess about there. And another cup. And what I've found as well on a random note is that sometimes, so far there's no rhyme or reason with this set, but sometimes you will, on the very first kit I did, all of one sheet was one area of the picture, and the other sheet was the other area of the picture. These ones are all over the place. But yeah, just something random to note. Right, I need this bit of shrubbery. So that'll go along here. And then we got this. Let's go over here a bit. There we go. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to save this bit till last, actually, because that's just in front of the ladder. So moving on to that, because I think that's all of the floor, or the base, as it were, done. So, let's see, we need this. So let's figure out where we're plonking this piece down. So something like here. And I'm going to get the window next. So it kind of goes up there. Then we got this, then we got that, then we got this, then we got that. Alright, pop you up here. Like so. Nope, I need to get this bit done first. Which is this one. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this one down. You're so happy over there. And then, so we're not going to put this front bar on yet. Otherwise you'll end up having this stuff in front of it. So now we're going to put the stuff on top of the shelving. So we've got a teddy bear. Actually, no, we want to be starting the other way, don't we? Let's put this teddy bear on here. I thought I'd start with the teddy bear first and work my way down, but if you look on here, if we start with the bunny, things can stack on top from the view kind of thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. It makes sense in my noggin. Don't know if it makes sense elsewhere. Do 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 do. So you were somewhere over here, just chilling. Right, then we want a big old cake. Yes, we do. We want this cake. Then we want this one with the stick, or candle rather. Yeah, sweetie. And now we want the bear. And then over here is two little jar things, which are these. If I can get them off the plastic. 1 and 2. Ah, that's why I've got extras. I was just looking. I was like, where have these gone? I haven't put them. That's because they go on top of there. So I'm going to do that quickly before I forget. My bad. 1 and 2. I think I've left enough off of it. Let's try. No. There we go. And 3. So I know this is not the most riveting, but it is still a video. Right. Next up, I want one of these weird chair cakes. And I'm going to put that over here. Oh, okay, so the cakes are the chairs and the sweet things are the tables this time around. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. I think these are all whimsical and stuff, so you got horror ones, you got cute ones. There's all sorts. And put that about there. Put the drink on there. We have a cake chair, and then we want the person that's sitting down on there. We're almost done. There's only a handful of stickers left. You're drinking your drink. Yeah. Happy girl. Like so. And this one. Alright, now we want safety rail. Just line that up as best I can. And ladder. And that's that sheet completely done. Alright, so that. So we've got the ladder. Now I'm going to put the... So I've got one left over from the looks of things once I've got this plant down. Swing set. Which would be somewhere nice to sit down on it. Right, and then I just have this one piece left over. I'm going to have a quick scan and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I'm not too sure where it goes, but I have up here there's a space. So I'm just going to pop it there. And then, I'm done. Ta-da! So I want to make sure I keep that safe. So, here is what it looks like, and here is what it should look like. Which I don't think looks too bad, actually. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Is this something you would try to do yourself? Keep me posted, and if you do, like, feel free to share in our Facebook group and the Facebook group with the stickers as well. Because it's fun seeing everyone's work. But yeah, like I said, link will go down below to the Facebook group where I got these. And yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day. Sorry for the long video. My videos are usually a lot shorter. But, you know, it is what it is. Embrace the love, everyone. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.